rationally, it focuses on our two important factors of test anxiety and self-efficacy. The purpose of this is to find out if there is a significant relationship between test anxiety and self-efficacy. Theoretical background. The psychodynamic theory of Sigmund Freud, 1856 to 1939, and social cognitive theory by Albert Bandura, 1986. These theories will support the study. Statement of the problem. The study aims to measure the relationship between test anxiety and self-efficacy of grade 12 ABM students. Statement of null hypothesis. At 0.05 level of significance, there is no significant relationship between test anxiety and self-efficacy of the students.
Significance of the study. This study will significantly benefit the following: student, teacher, parents, guidance counselor, and researchers. They understand the relationship between test anxiety and self-efficiency. Future researchers were able to benefit by making use of this study as a guide in conducting another study with different settings and subject scope. This study focused on two variables, namely test anxiety and self-efficiency. Delimitation. This study eliminates other type of classification anxiety. This study eliminates other academic strands. Definition of term. The following terms are defined. Self-efficiency is concerned with the benefits in their ability to influence events that affect their lives. Test anxiety, behavioral response that accompany their concern about the possible negative consequence or failure.
Related literature. The topic of test anxiety is the most broadly studied specific type of anxiety in the literature. It is because of the increasing significance of test situations in academic performances. At the same time, students during examinations, students feel pressured, stressed, and anxious since test results measures one's capacity and ability to move closer to their future professions and goals. So if their test results has a big impact to the takers, and a poor result can cause them to lose their self-confidence and lessen their level of self-efficacy, according to Zidner, 1998. Self-efficacy is a person's beliefs about his or her capabilities in achieving tasks effectively and efficiently. In examinations, when a student have a positive result, it is about his or her confidence on their ability to answer the test questions as accurate as possible. The student will most likely have positive results, stated in Bandura, 1998.
Studies conducted by Masayer, Akmal, and Mardayan and Himat Nazari answered the first question in our SOP. Both studies reveal that students have a high level of test anxiety, and this causes them to score poorly on examinations. Another study conducted by Mastusi and Suminar found out that students' level of test anxiety were at a moderate level since the respondents were in freshman year and they are still adjusting. Consequently, the same study and the study of Atum and Almomani answered the second question in our SOP. Both studies revealed that most students were experiencing a moderate level of self-efficacy, and this indicates that they are confident enough about their ability in facing challenging life events, but still have a room for improvement. Another study conducted by Athira et al. Revealed that most students were experiencing a high level of self-efficacy, and this indicates that students have a positive outlook in life, which fosters intrinsic motivation. Lastly, the third question in our SOP was answered by the remaining studies in our Chapter 2. All the studies revealed that there is a significant negative relationship between test anxiety and self-efficacy. This just goes to show that a student with high-level test anxiety is usually associated with a low level of self-efficacy.
Chapter 3 Research Design. The study will make use of correlational design to assess the relationship between online learning and the academic performance of senior high school students. Correlational design defines as the research design conducted to investigate the direction and magnitude of relationship among variables in distinct population. Research Local. The study will be conducted virtually among the students of University of Cebu Main Campus Senior High School Department located in J. Alcantara Street, Sambuguan, Cebu City. It is an educational institution founded in 1964 offering preschool, grade school, junior, and senior high school. The history of this university was headed by lawyer attorney Augusto W. Go. Research participants. The researchers choose 30 students in University of Cebu Main Campus Senior High School Department under the ABM strand grade 12 ABM students has a total population of 596. The researchers use Sloven's formula since the population is large. The researchers apply stratified random sampling and choose a particular sample population that best represents the entire population. The researchers arrive at an acceptable sample size of 30. Research instruments. The researchers use a standards questionnaire in gathering data. To measure the test anxiety level of the students, the researchers use the Westside Test Anxiety Scale developed by Richard Driscoll. Alpha value of questionnaire has been reported as 0.894. Data gathering procedure. Since the study was conducted online, the researchers communicated well to the participants to answer questions and clarifications. Concurrently, there may be possibilities that other students may not answer it on time, so the researchers made sure to reach out 30 grade 12 ABM students. Once informed consent was signed, the researchers distributed the questionnaire via their email and Facebook Messenger, and the questionnaires were retrieved within a week from its distribution.
Table 1 shows the students' level of test anxiety. And as you can see, the overall mean score is 2.5, which means that the students are having a high normal test anxiety. This indicates that the students are worried or concerned about the possible negative outcomes if failure in examinations or any similar evaluative situations occur. Of self-efficacy. And as you can see, the overall mean score is 2.4, which means that students have a low level of self-efficacy. This can be viewed as having a low level of belief in their ability to face challenging tasks that influence events in their lives. On the other hand, Table 3 shows the relationship between test anxiety and self-efficacy. Given that the null hypothesis was rejected since the p-value is equal to the set level of significance and the r-value is negative, the researchers concluded that there is a significant negative correlation between test anxiety and self-efficacy. This indicates that students have been struggling or anxious in taking a test have been associated with low level of self-efficacy as well.
Summary of findings. Findings reveal that the students were having a highly normal level of test anxiety, as evidenced by the average mean score of 2.568. Consequently, the findings reveal that the students have a low level of self-efficacy with an average mean score of 2.241. Moreover, the results showed that there was a significant negative relationship among the two variables, as the null hypothesis was rejected.
In conclusion to this study, it appeared that in Table 1, the statement, "I will struggle with writing assignments or avoid them as long as I can," I feel that whatever I do will not good enough get the highest mean, 3.27. While the statement, "After an exam, I worry about whether I did well enough," get the lowest mean, 1.80. This denotes that as long as students finish their examinations or any evaluative situation, the anxiety they felt while taking that exam eventually reduces. Additionally, in Table 2, the topmost statement got the highest mean, 2.83, and the last statement got the lowest mean, 2.07, which signifies that the students believe they can improve their abilities. However, they are still doubtful if hard work can help them succeed. Furthermore, the results reveal that there was a significant negative relationship between the level of test anxiety and self-efficacy of the students. This implies that as the students' anxiety increases, it associated with their decreased level of self-efficacy.
Students may seek for professional help, especially when having a high level of test anxiety associated with a low level of self-efficacy. At the same time, the school may also provide a program or seminar to the students to help them develop the skills they need to gain more confidence about themselves and their abilities, in order for them not to be afraid to confront challenges but rather solve them effectively. Furthermore, the future researchers may apply this study to other school levels, may it be in junior high school or college. They may also improve this study.